What draws us to imaginary worlds? I'll be looking at the ride The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, found at Disney World. Disney World is the second Disney park ever made after Disneyland in LA. It first opened on October 1st, 1971 with one theme park, the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom is loosely based off of the Disneyland park in Los Angeles. Fantasyland was opened the same day as the Magic Kingdom and has received a major expansion in 2012 where it doubled its size as well as updated its current rides. Winnie the Pooh is the third best-selling Disney franchise. It is a beloved childhood character that most people grow up with or have some sort of connection to. Even if some don't have any relation to Winnie the Pooh at all, they most likely know who he is. It was first created by A. Milne as a bedtime story for his son, Christopher Robin. It was then later adapted by Walt Disney into countless animated films. Disney started the film series with the first release in 1966. After the first film release, more and more Winnie the Pooh movies came out. Planning for the ride began in the late 1970s. The ride was being aimed at Disneyland, but the Imagineers got busy due to the creation of Toontown, so the planning halted for some time. 7 years later, after a rise of popularity, the plans were finally approved, but instead of the ride going to Disneyland, it went to Disney World instead. Based off of the 1977 film, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, the ride officially opened in 1999 on June 4th. Replacing Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, it was an absolute hit.
There he goes!
During the Fantasyland expansion, Winnie the Pooh was given an interactive cue. As soon as you approach the ride, you are immediately immersed into the world of Winnie the Pooh. Each aspect of the ride contributes to you being immersed into the world and have been specifically designed to engage all of your five senses. On the walls of the loading area, there are giant pages of the books with illustrations as seen in some of the films. When you get on the ride, you sit down in a honeypot, which has been engineered to move in a certain way at different points of the ride to give you a sense of motion. Throughout the ride, sound effects appear, whether it's rain, wind, or even singing. The ride also plays out the popular story The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh with large replicas of scenes from the story. They use lighting to isolate the key parts they want you to see and leave the rest in complete darkness. One example of movement you feel is when you start to bounce along with Tigger, or when you start to float through a flood.
Cloudburst. It rained, and it rained, and it rained.
The rain came down in rushing, rising rivulets, till the river crept out of its bed and crept right into piglets.
The Imagineers drew us into the world of Winnie the Pooh. They immersed us into the ride with closing in the space and only illuminating the key components of the story. They use sound, movement, and visuals to make it feel like the story is playing out right in front of you. And if you have never seen or read Winnie the Pooh, it is still a famous ride most kids will really enjoy.